Hey everybody, what's good? I am just here to give a shout out right now to Neffin and kcrjoker. They're the ones who shared this setup for the Acura NSX. I did some additional tweaks to it because for me it was pretty undrivable, so I added some aero and I adjusted the suspension quite a bit, so now it handles like a dream. But shout out and big thanks to you all for giving me a great base to work with. Intro by Mortimer Snerd III. Here I Come, James Brown remix. Let's dive into the race now. This is Michelin Road Atlanta, part of the most recent update, I believe 1.26, and everybody's really hyped about this. I am too. It's a popular track for Indy car racing as well as IMSA and a whole bunch of other professional racers. And this track is technical and fast, and that makes it excellent. It took me a few tries to get used to this track because there's a lot of elevation changes, and with those elevation changes sometimes you have blind turn after a crest or during a crest, but you also have these sweeping straights that you can pick up a lot of speed. As you see, it just come over a little crest there, right downhill, going mad quick, slight right, still going downhill. People refer to this track as a roller coaster because of all the elevation changes. And that was a nice left-right section under the bridge, again downhill and bearing right. And this is the front straight, so let's talk through it. Let's see if I get this synced up properly. Turn one. It's a gentle right-hander, such a thing. And uphill, blind crest. You can't see anything over that crest, so the track goes to the left, then to the right. So that right comes up really quickly, and it's hard to gauge if you're trying to carry speed, so you gotta learn the track. This little S's section, I like to call it a chicane, but it's really cool. I love chicanes. And you come out into that left and another crest downhill. Carry a lot of speed here. I'm far left because I'm going to hook right. Apex, still carrying that speed through there, and it's another right. And yeah, as long as you hug those the inside of the apex, you should be fine. And this section is really cool. It's a fast section where you could pretty much drag race if you're neck and neck with somebody. But in this case, I have to split up here. And yes, the new BMW M2 that's been added. Downhill, hard braking section, hard, full brake. Left, ease off the throttle, then right at the apex, hit the throttle. Gas, 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 up the hill, down the hill, bearing right. You carry a lot of speed, like super quick. See how fast I'm going through it, almost full throttle. You can do that, but just try and stay as much on the track as possible, because if you get too much curb, you are going bye-bye. Turn one, and yeah, this is a really fast track once you get the hang of it. And this car is pretty quick. I also had to do some weight reduction because it is so heavy. I think between the suspension adjustments and the weight reduction, it really improved the handling for this car. I'm going to try a couple of other races as time goes on. Yes, I have, in case you haven't seen my last bunch of races, I am, is that a Supra? I am an NSX, hey, Supra, move, come on. Okay, no time to draft, just go for it. This car has a lot of downforce, not as much downforce as the racing concept that I drove on the Nürburgring, but yeah, and I have it slammed. Like, think maybe you should raise it up a little bit, but it is slammed the lowest possible setting. All right, listen to the cars. I want to shut up. This is a short track. It's only 5 laps and it's nothing to grind on, not a big payout. It's only 63,000 credits. So it's just a fun track to maybe practice on. And also, I really wanted to do this track because this car is just so pretty. If you haven't noticed, I have become an NSX fanboy. Truth, if you know me, I've always been an NSX fanboy, GTR fanboy. A lot of nice cars out there, but this car in this color is so gorgeous. And yeah, 5 laps. I'm in the first place. I had the fastest lap, I think. Kept making faster and faster laps, which is always a good sign. And my fastest lap on the GTR was a 132. So when I got a 131 on this, I knew I was on the right track. No pun intended, but I'll take it.